All right, we're here with our esteemed panel. We're here with another episode of Cat's Corner. How you guys doing?
We're all good, man. It's always good to see you. It's always good to know that you guys are building the backbone of our nation with copper and all the other metals we need
We're
too.
just doing our best. But so what's new in the PGM world? It's been a few weeks since we've done one of these. So
It has, and you know, your partner in crime over there, he and I were trading a few emails on LinkedIn, and we have had a very large break from Chinese reserve selling, tightening, a number of things that have influenced this market in the PGM side. And we saw palladium and platinum both really get hit hard.
yeah,
Copper came in and really tested that $4 area, which really surprised a lot of people. And
yes,
and we all agreed that it was a place to start stockpiling.
gotcha. So the PGM's kind of, I mean, copper recovered.
Yes, it
But
did nicely too.
it
Yeah.
is very nice, but
Yeah.
I mainly want to focus for this, where this thing's going to be posted is on all the PGMs. So we're
Sure.
north of 1,000 on platinum.
Right.
Mhm.
We're 24 today, 24
78 right now bid on palladium.
and
Yep.
16,500 rhodium. So what you guys
Yeah.
got?
Yeah, you've
So,
got it. And on the 30-day chart here for platinum, you've got a pretty strong ascending wedge. Honing in on that $1,000 value, which we'll reach it, and then either we'll hit up or down. We'll see what the
So
market has. in store.
people that keep charts will be saying, hey, this held areas it was supposed to hold. As
Mhm.
far as we're concerned, net end users of product, hedgers, when platinum went under $1,000 and was drifting lower, we were what's referred to as palms in. We were net buyers for individuals that are going to be using the product in the future for everything from diodes to cathodes on up. So we were net purchasers all the way down on this last break, Nick.
gotcha. So what do you guys see how the third quarter is going to turn out? Do you got any projections, any speculations you can share with everybody?
Let's take a look at the new COVID that's spreading, Nick. I think that's very germane to us.
Okay.
Also, the other thing that all of us have to be aware of is chips. The chip production is still in the doldrums. They're not getting enough product out. They're running 24/7, but demand is outstripping production.
Well, I read today that Ford cutting their production again on.
I'm glad you mentioned that. Thank you.
Yeah,
Absolutely
so
right.
that affects us, right?
Oh, of course it does. I
Yeah.
mean, it affects you in two ways. One is that the platinum demand is going to be down for AutoCADs. Number two, they're making less AutoCADs. I don't know if you know it or not, but they're building trucks, and a lot of times they're leaving the AutoCADs and the chips out, and they're just pushing the bodies over to the side. So we're going to have an impact on our market from delays.
Gotcha. And there's no, is there a light at the end of the tunnel of those chips getting?
Absolutely. As long as China doesn't invade Taiwan, everything's going to be good. And that's a real big if right now. And right now, I'm looking at someone. There's two people I'm talking to in the United States that talk about building chip plants that will help. But that's a very technical, high scientific endeavor. So it's going to take a little while. They've been at it about 6 months. They're talking about 3 more, but it's sort of like when you talk to your computer programmer. When's it going to be done? Next week. And then, a month later, you're still waiting, so.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, anything else to share, gentlemen?
Well, I'll tell you what, I want all of your guys to know that we are of the same mind. We saw when we were telling all of your people on your show that we felt that palladium was strong in the 2,300 area. That has not changed. And, anytime you get a good break in the platinum, you want to be a net buyer. Anytime you get a real strong rally, I think you're going to see resistance in here from China and from currency trades. So I think you're going to have a trading market for the next quarter, Nick, and you can buy and sell within those parameters. If you're a hedger, you can mitigate risk at those levels as well.
Okay, fantastic. All right, thank you guys. We'll do this again in a week and we'll get this out to everybody. Okay,
Always a
Nick.
pleasure, man. Any way we can help your people, we're glad to do it over at Zaner Metals.
thanks, everybody.